You all excited? I'm excited. Gonna play
Okay,
some
I'm gonna go out
Stationeers.
looking for
I'm okay,
some iron, because we're gonna obviously need it,
and
and
we are starting to
bauxite.
pressurize the base. Currently, the goal is to rub out any water or pollutants out of the base, which we've almost completely got any. Uh, well, as you can see, we almost got all the water out of the base. We're at 0.00010 and dropping. Volatile is just as low, so we're just waiting for the pollutants. We're actually not doing that bad. So once they come back for with more, once they come back with more oxite, we'll actually be pretty good to go. Are you still gonna run a oxygen enriched environment in here? Or are you gonna do the 70/30?
It'll be nitrogen as well, but it probably won't be 70/30 because we've got a lot more oxygen than nitrogen. I'll mix in some CO2 as well. But I possibly will have to change something into the suit storage just to run straight O2 into there.
As I would do straight O2 in the sleepers also. I don't know if we can though.
You don't want to put too much CO2 into the atmosphere, though.
Yeah,
Gotta
it's
be
only going to be about 5%.
yeah, it's gotta be above a certain amount in order to grow crops.
That may be true, but I don't know. 5% seems kind of high anyway. Yeah, I mean, you can survive in 5%, but
It's a
definitely gonna have
survival.
adverse. You're gonna have some adverse breathing effects. At 10, you lose consciousness in about 3 seconds. Or, well, pretty close.
All right, well, we'll be right back. So as you can see, we are at 100 kPa. We are completely pressurized. We're starting to build some frames for the exterior, so that if we ever have
You go
to
into MTA again.
cut into the wall, then we're not going to depressurize anything.
Getting up to almost 20 degrees C as well.
We have plants. They all look fine.
Yeah. CO2's not dropped excessively or anything. Welcome back, Nimble. This didn't work out exactly how I thought. I thought there'd be actually enough room to walk down the middle of this, but not quite.
Well, we could always put the ferns against. You know, we could always like move it 2 spaces over. Leave all this area right here open, but I mean put the hydroponics directly against the wall on both sides. Space them out a little bit better. And then put the middle ones on the line.
Well, if we space them out a little bit more, we won't be able to walk down the edges. So I think they'll be okay as they are. You can still reach across. Like I can reach the third one, or I can reach the one in front of you from here.
Is his suit actually charging?
It might be charging, but it probably won't have anything in it.
Now, did we decompress the base?
No, why?
Oh, when I disconnected, atmosphere or oxygen low pressure, and then
Yeah, it's like a desync thing that happens every so often.
oh, it happened when I disconnected. So I was like, oh shit, you guys are playing around with the frames and everything. It's like I thought you were trying to be careful.
We added more frames so I can cut into the furnace room without damaging that.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were doing. But I got that pressure warning, temperature warning.
No, can't. I'm hovering over it as activate it, but nothing.
Can't drop them on there and like throw them there. Yeah, he doesn't need the commander suit. He can have the regular suit. Put the regular suit back on him.
Well, he's dead.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's funny. You can't do anything when it comes over here, huh?
No.
Yeah, that's not good. And he's been kicked. Alright, so we still can't figure out how to get the Crowd 2 to work. Next time he's gonna spawn in bright pink. I can see it now. Well, we've had some issues with our heat. Our heat was about 60 degrees Celsius in the base. We released some oxide as well as we built up some wall coolers to try to cool down the base. These actually seem to be working pretty good. Basically, it's a cooler, a bunch of pipes, goes outside, a couple radiators, comes back in, hooks up to this wall cooler. And it seems to drop the temperature pretty decently. Now granted, with the base this big, it takes a while, but if I close this door, you can see the temperature will drop about a tenth of a degree a second. Yeah, it's just steady drop. So that works.
Sure.
Yeah, this is another bug. You notice this, that the dial goes backwards? The higher the number.
A few of the dials aren't exactly right.
Yeah, it goes clockwise, whereas the color code goes counterclockwise. So basically, green is, oh no, it's gonna blow up.
That sucks.
Yeah, unfortunately, we lost all of our crops. Now we do have some to be able to.
The temperature is dropping in the input pipe to the base.
Well, it doesn't seem to be killing us on power so far. I mean, we're still charging during the daytime and spending during night. But we're only burning through 2 batteries, not 3 or 4. You want to risk doing the crops? We got to figure out what's going on with soybeans. We need to get a
Maybe
good.
plant one of each.
We're at 26 degrees. I planted a fern. It took, I don't know if it's dead. What do you need to check to see the health of the plant?
You just look at it.
And it will say if something's wrong with it?
Yeah, it'll say like, oh, if it says wilted, then that's too hot or too cold. If it says thirsty, that's water.
Yeah, I don't have anything. It doesn't say anything. Alright, I'm gonna plant one of these soybeans, but I'm very scared. We only have 2 left. They're taking forever to grow. Alright, one of each are planted. Do we have enough CO2?
We've got a little bit in the tank. We've got some in the pipe.
Yep, they seem to be growing. That's good. Alright. Well, we've learned a lot today. Make some more tweaks around the base. Until next time, have fun. Alright, so I have built a wall cooler in here. As you can see, it's a pipe. Sucks in, gets analyzed, pumped to, since it's a passive vent, to force it. Goes outside, comes back in, goes along the floor to a wall cooler, keeps going to another wall cooler, and then through a passive vent. So the temperature in, that gets sucked in here actually gets really cold. So that's gonna cool down this area if it ever gets warm.
Is your creation working?
Actually, yeah, I tested it, and I cooled down this room. It was only like 16 degrees, but I cooled down this room to 14, almost instantaneous. Like, I didn't realize it was...
Just kill the plants.
Yes, I killed the plants. So, once again, we lost a
Still my
soybean. So I've killed both soybeans that I've planted, but we've got a whole bunch of corn and wheat. So that's all that matters. It's actually heating up also pretty good. I was thinking about throwing another heater on there, because it is heating up this room pretty good. So theoretically,
The sun, I don't think we'll need that as well.
I don't know. I mean, it was getting kind of cold, but it's heated it up from, high 14s to 16.1, and it seems to be going up 0.1 degrees every 5 seconds. Once it hits about 18 degrees, it should turn off the heaters. And if it gets, if it gets above 20 something, it should turn on the heaters. Or turn on the coolers. In fact, let me test the coolers out just so I can show you. So let me put the screwdriver. Alright, so cooler comes on. I hear a whole bunch of errors. Do you hear that too? Oh, that's this wall cooler. Why is it this wall cooler? Hooked into a pipe. All right, now it works. So yeah, so that's the overall idea of this entire setup. And it does seem to be working. Plus, with the pipe analyzer in here, we can actually see exactly what's going on, what's in this, in this area. And I'm thinking about trying to hook up a motion detector to where the doors in the hydroponics stay closed at all times until somebody actually walks by them and then they open up. Although, I'm not exactly sure where we're going to put logic since I kind of put all the logic in this one area. Say again?
Took up the doorway with logic.
Yeah. Put it 17 degrees. Almost 17 and a half degrees in here. So that's definitely working. I'm actually, since the base is so cold, I'm actually interested in throwing that heater setup in different areas.
Having the base being cold will be a rare issue. It will usually be heat we're fighting.
Because that's 14 degrees in the furnace room, which is really weird. So we've expanded the furnace room, as you can see. We've even mounted an air scrubber. So you said that the air scrubber does work when it's mounted?
It seemed like it was.
I just wanted to make sure, because I know the air conditioner seemed not to work when it was mounted.
Yeah, that one seemed to just throw an error.
So I've gone ahead and we have that same exact setup in here.
Maybe it's a bug that the scrubber works
We
when
have
it's on the pad.
our input gets analyzed, pump to force it. It goes outside through some radiators, back out.
Could you make me another 10 sections of pipe if you're in the base?
Actually, I have plenty of pipe on me. Goes through the wall coolers and then backs out. I also threw a air conditioner.
If you come out to the filtration area, you'll be able to see where I am.
All right. I also have an air conditioner. So we got a transformer because it goes to heavy watt wire. Sucks in, goes through the air conditioner, comes out in this corner. I have learned that it seems to work, but at the same time as it doesn't seem to work. Especially with the heat. Like if I turn it on right now, it doesn't really heat up this room. So I'm not exactly sure what's going on with the air conditioner. I got 22 pieces. You want all of them? Or just the 20?
Just 20 are probably enough. I probably won't use that many.
Oh. Alright, it's in the airlock. But no cryopod?
No, I pulled it out for now. If we can figure out how to make it work, we'll find somewhere to put it. But I thought we were getting some nasty Z fighting when the suit storage were all next to each other, and I thought, like, if they're all next to each other and we're all trying to take off our suits and put them on that, we're just going to get in each other's way.
Yep. So that's what we've been doing. Just refining our entire little situation. All right, well, until next time, have fun.